Welcome to another One Question, Two Analysts, 3 minutes. I'm Tom Loy with 24/7 Sports alongside Irish Illustrated insider Kevin Sinclair. Kevin, let's talk a little Notre Dame recruiting in the class of 2021. How do you see things playing out with wide receiver recruiting this cycle?
You know, receiver recruiting is sort of a complicated topic right now. Really have a solid commitment in Lorenzo Styles Jr. from a talent and speed and impact standpoint. Really, the next question is, can Notre Dame, pull off a Deion Colsey or Dante Thornton? And it just seems to feel more and more difficult or further and further away as time goes by. Despite what everything I've heard about Thornton, just sounds like, such a fantastic fit for Notre Dame. But we'll have to see if Notre Dame can get him back to campus, if that's even going to be a thing this fall. And so it's really difficult to say what the odds are there, but it doesn't look great. Aside from that, Jaden Thomas is a guy who I think I would just really go all in on, make him a priority and really go for him. When I watch this film, I see all these, excellent components to his game, strength, power. And when he really cuts loose, he can move. I know I talked to his receivers coach recently. He's up around like 206, 208 pounds. So talking about a big, strong athlete. And, but again, a real complicated sort of topic receiver recruiting right now. Tom, what do you sort of make of it all?
Well, I think in a perfect world, if it's up to Del Alexander and Tommy Rees, I think they land Lorenzo Styles Jr., Jaden Alexis, and Dante Thornton. However, right now, of that three, I think they're only going to get Styles. It's not a bad thing, though. Like you said, there's a lot of talented players on the board. I think Jaden Thomas is the guy that I could see myself potentially putting in a 24/7 Sports crystal ball for Notre Dame. I think that it's a Notre Dame Michigan battle. I'm very curious to see if Georgia, Bama, LSU, North Carolina really start pushing there. I know that they probably all, at least in looking at LSU, Bama, Georgia, they probably have a couple guys ahead of Thomas. But I think that in terms of fit, both athletically, personality-wise, academically, I think Jaden Thomas is a tremendous fit at Notre Dame. I really like Christian Lewis. I know you do as well. We've been high on him at Irish Illustrated for a long time, and I think that he's a guy that Notre Dame fans should surely know, because I think that when all is said and done, Notre Dame is going to be in that top 3 to 5. Now it's about closing the deal. I know Notre Dame wasn't really optimistic for a while, but he seems to say all the right things leading into a potential commitment in August and September. Andrel Anthony is a kid out of Michigan that they haven't really been pushing for. I think it's a Michigan State Notre Dame battle. Notre Dame really likes him as a cornerback, but he made it very clear he wants to be recruited as a receiver. Notre Dame obliged, but again, he's a little bit down the board at this point, so keep an eye on that. My crystal ball would be on Michigan State. I just don't have one in. And then the really intriguing guy is Titus Mokiao Atimalala out of Hawaii. Can play both sides of the ball. I like him at safety. He loves receiver. Let's see. But if they can land a couple of those guys with Styles, it's a great fit. So that wraps it up for another One Question, Two Analysts, 3 minutes. For Kevin Sinclair, I'm Tom Loy. Stay locked to irishillustrated.com.